Hello and welcome to my channel. I have a little flip through here today. It's a little envelope journal that I made. It starts off, here's the envelope with, it's got shoe polish on it. So this is what I start with for this little make. It's got a sari ribbon here as the closure. This is a digital kit. Mrs. Cogs, she's got the lovely ladies. I put it on fabric, and I've got a little paper backing and a little piece of ribbon. Now, some of my sewing on here went a little thick, and so I thought, well, let's just go with it, and I put some more thread here with the button. And the back here, this is Frampton Flora pocket. This is the book that I love. And there's a little girl on the, I think she's talking to Grandma on the phone. Now, this is a small journal, but it's got a lot of writing spaces in here. So this is a little tag I made with scrapbook paper. It's got a little, I don't know if I should turn the lights on here, but it's got some Battenberg lace and a little wax seal. I did some sewing on it and backed it with packaging paper. This keeps this envelope flap closed. I reinforce the opening here because you're going to be going in and out of here a lot, and the paper, dictionary paper that's Mod Podged with napkin, I put it right in so that it reinforces this fold here too. This is a book page out of, I think it's a book, I can't remember the name of it now. Mozart? Or Beethoven. I think it's a Beethoven book. All about Beethoven. I like using book pages in my journals. So this goes here, and it keeps this closed for now. When you sew and have fabric, it's a little hard to get the paper clips on, but they stay nicely then. Now this is a envelope, and the security envelopes, I'm just going to turn my light on here and see if there's a difference. Might be better. It's got a it's dark out today. I'll keep going and we'll see if this is any good. This is a security envelope, and this top piece is an embossing cut, and this becomes kind of the snug. It's a little stiffer piece of paper for on the signature, so it's not too floppy. And dictionary page with a napkin. This is a die cut. I used my hang and file folder for the dark color, and then I just used whatever scrapbook paper for the, I cut it and put it on. It makes it a little more interesting. This is a book page, and it's got a little writing here. I used, what do you call this? It's light and fluffy modeling paste. I love this stuff. And I add a little powder to it for color for the pocket. And there's a little tag in there. It's actually sketch pad from Dollarama, and I stamp on it. There's some interesting pages. That's a little sticker. Matches the coloring here. Some stenciling. I had a little piece of sari. This page is pretty flimsy, but it's hammy paper. I didn't make it, but I put some cross stitches on it. And then here's some little collage of picture frames from a book. There's the Beethoven book again with the die cut. Writing space there, even though it's a book page. That's pretty nice. And a little decorating. There's lots of interesting papers. This is another one of my decorations from just using my Distress Oxides on this paper. Old Tim Holtz guy. He's cute. There's a little tag. Now this is a stamp on vellum, and it just flips up for drawing. But it opens, this is, I think this was writing paper also. So I use a book page, and I go right across here, and this gives you a continuation of the design on the book page. And there's a little embossed piece colored with wax. And there's a little coin on here, a little sari that matches sari I've used throughout. That's a little corner stamps, the back of that sheet with a little sari tab. Oh, and this is cute. I just make these little bookmark corners, and I do a little stitching, so that can be removed and placed anywhere in the book. And that's felt from Michaels. So there's lots of places to journal. The pages are interesting. I like them overlapped. And back of that book page, it's a little flip out. Oops. That's a stamp on a little notepad from Dollarama. There's a little tag from a book page. And this is a whale tail punch. I just stapled it on there so that it makes an uptuck. This paper, I reinforced it with this, it's another handmade paper, and sewed it, just so you got something to grasp. That's a little vellum picture frame. Stenciling, little book page tab. There's a wallpaper up tuck, and this is the top of that notepad there. Just makes a nice little spot to journal, and that tucks under. That's just a little circle, and I take a little chunk out of the edges so I make my own little teeny whale tail punches or tabs. This is a Tim Holtz piece of paper. And there's another little tab, and this is a book page, secret journaling spot there. And little twine stapled on there for interest. And there's a little butterfly. This is the back of that envelope. And I just used my dictionary page with the napkin on it for a pocket. And there's wallpaper tag. That's a little die cut with some sari on it. Sari silk. I always say sorry, but it's sari. And this is the back of the envelope. I just folded over this piece of the envelope. I fold it over, and when you sew around it, it becomes a little tuck spot. And I've got this little stamp piece of paper that I've used my Distress Oxides on again. So that's this little journal. Hope you enjoyed it. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.